Yeah, so I am the new kid on the block that just came in. Trying to pull things together. My role really is to just help the athletes to get from here to there, right? It's a journey. So I meet them at one place. I try to get as much information from them on where they want to go. And for most of the time, they really want to win. They would tell you. They want to do well. So for me, I'm looking at where they are and what are the obstacles that they have, or that they meet, and to help them through that. Now, one of the things that we must establish up front is that we have some highly motivated athletes. They really, they understand what being a student athlete is about. They're high achievers in both, and they strive to do that for the most part. So my job is easy. My job is really to come in and to meet them sometimes as a team. It depends on the sport. So if it's a team sport, then I always like getting a feel for the team and the team chemistry, the dynamics that's happening inside of their player-player relationship, player-coach relationship, just inside of the system itself. And inside of there, I would also have individuals reach out and say, hey, this is what's specific to me. I'm having, for example, some performance anxiety. I'm really good at practice, but when I go out to competition, the nerves are so high. So then I get the opportunity to do some like emotional regulation with them, just helping them to understand their why and their values. What is this for? And look at sport in a more general way as it's almost and sport itself is this microcosm of society, as people would say. All of the challenges that they're going to later meet when they leave school, those are the things that sport give them that opportunity to work out, how to relate, how to be good leaders, how to have an attitude of achievement or attitude of overcoming adversities. So I treat it as that, as something that you give them tools, how to focus, keep their head in the game, and just how to manage those obstacles, so that when they leave, they can transfer those same skill set inside of the outside world. Cassie and I talked about it before, and just where the struggles are, and I always want to know where the coach wants to go, where they're stuck. And I like looking at when the coach's face lights up when they say something in particular, when they talk about how the women gel and what their strengths are and what their struggles are, So I take that cue. So on that particular day that you referred to, I wanted to see it for myself. To feel the chemistry, the atmosphere that was going on. I have some preconceived notion that there was going to be some performance anxiety, and the dynamics of captains and the newcomers, the freshmen, and those who are trying to figure it out, and the leadership that all would be needed in that moment. So yes, I did meet her outside the locker room. She had just finished talking to them and about to take them out on the court. My relationship with coaches are important for the gelling of the team too, for my relationship with them. So that was really on the side, but I did go in and I saw the team, and they, obviously she had told them about me. So I was meeting them for the first time, and my grad student was with me too, who had never seen me really talk to a team as well. So walking in, and they're looking at me like, tell us something, and their faces all lighted up. And so I walked in and introduced myself, and just kind of, it didn't take very long. You know, it was really, to me, recalling it is like a big fog right now because I did ask the, I recall asking them about their own, what they wanted out there, or their, if I was more going into their self-belief, that kind of autonomy that they would need to have when they go out there and to gel together and to read each other. So I started asking, I believe I asked about their strengths, what they bring into and what you contribute into and what are your, so as they talk about things that are positive, more and more their energy went up. And they remember the possibility, because a lot of sports, sometimes when you're not winning, you get stuck into, I'm not winning. But once you go back into those, wait, we are a winning team. We know how to win. So the brain does this thing, it goes back into those real memories of not telling them you could win, but something that they already experienced. So they're going back in that, just sharing and hearing each other talk about it, and you can feel the energy just started changing. And it's almost like, wait a minute, we actually have done this before. We're a good team. We could go out there and do some things. So that was where that energy shift came in, just by switching the dynamics from focusing on the losing to more focusing on their strengths. And then when they went out there, I did act a fool in the audience, like, yeah, come on, great. I'm a super fan,